Well, I mean, I think we have a lot of work to do. Have we made progress in 5 days? Yes. Have we been a bit inconsistent? Yes. Very typical. But we probably are sitting where we hope to sit after 5 days with the amount of material that we've put in with this basketball team. It's been great effort. Had people work hard. Had people concentrate to get better, and so we have, gotten better at that point. But we're still in a very inconsistent stage that we hope to minimize as time goes on.
Yesterday up here is like some of the players might have hit a wall as far as conditioning goes, but today much more spring in the step. Is that sort of just things you have to fight through?
Yeah, it's
parts of camp?
Yeah, it really is. When you're talking about that, and to be honest with you, it's oftentimes a mystery, as to what. Creates that in of course a training camp. I think this is our 5th straight day, and yesterday we certainly had I thought pockets of inconsistency about it, and part of it had to do with fatigue. Today, much better focus, much better dealing with fatigue and adversity that good offense or defense creates, and so it was good to see. It was good to see, but that's the inconsistency I'm talking about, and I think you have to learn to play the game in various stages, including fatigue.
A lot of teaching going on today, not from just you, but some of the veteran players helping some of the younger players. Can you just address that?
Yeah, I think some of the best teaching comes from the veteran players on. What you could analyze today was we slowed down a little bit, and you all of a sudden now you had pockets of moments you could really teach to. So you have veterans talking about that situation and what they look to do in that situation, and we as coaches also had pockets. We had very good focus to do that, and that any good team you have, some of your best teaching comes from inside your team. The messages that are sent from your veterans and from your leaders within the team are more powerful than anything I can certainly say.
I would be amiss to not mention the yoga that's going on behind you. Any particular reason why you're not partaking today?
Well, I prioritized my media responsibilities with you in that situation. I will be back on yoga, but now every training camp I think you like to have learned something. I watched the Spurs do this. I listened to some of our people, and this is just a little addition that I think gives training camp a kind of a different flavor we grow from in some ways. And so it's been great. And I'll be back in, but the main purpose is those young women out there that are stretching right now. That's the main purpose of the yoga.
Is this something that you just pretty much got from the Spurs because I started that this year? Is that just something you want to carry over?
Well, it opened the door to my type of thinking. I think in watching the Spurs, the things that's always intrigued me is that they are constantly in a search for more or better ways to do things. So I'm always kind of aware of what goes on because I have that same kind of desire. Where you are as a team, how can we get better? What can we do that enhances some things of which are important to us? And when I saw that, it caused me to think about it. And then our strength coach, Mike, came to me and said, "Hey, Coach, what do you think about this?" I said, that makes sense to me. I think this is a good addition to our training camp. I saw it in place with the Spurs, liked it. And then he talked to me about some of the benefits that he saw with it, and he had some people that he thought would be a good fit for our team. So we branched out a little bit.